Welcome again, Sindhuja.
Thank you, Sunil.
Okay, Sindhuja. So if you permit, shall we start?
Sure, Sunil. Before that, thank you so much for the opportunity once again. And this forum, really, I have to thank you and Career Talk a lot. I'm getting so many messages by thanking me personally. That really because of you and this Career Talk, I believe. So I always provide some value to Career Talk all the time. Thank you so much, Sunil.
Thank you, Sindhuja. And it's our platform. It's not me or something like that. We all have
Exactly.
created this. Yeah. Okay. So with this thought, let's begin. Let's see.
Sure.
Okay. So which one? Okay. Yeah. So difference between a Scrum Master and event manager. Yeah. In recent one of the interviews, someone asked this because there are a lot of misconception about Scrum Master as a role, and people just thought that okay, just Scrum Master is just doing certain kind of facilitation only, just scheduling some calls, this and that. So yeah, Sindhuja, what is your take on this?
Thank you, Sunil, for this question. So, difference between Scrum Master and Event Manager. Exactly. What Event Manager are really doing? They are also planning for an event and organizing the event and facilitating the event. And Scrum Master as well. We are also planning, facilitating, and organizing, and we are sticking on the Scrum values. So, if we see on top of satellite view, we may think that both are same. Event manager and Scrum Master both having the same role, they are doing same stuff. And what is the difference? If we say overall, we cannot find any difference. The difference has to be sensed. So here with some example, how can I explain the Scrum Master and Event Manager in a more easy, understandable way? Probably I could say this example. Again, it's my own thought and my own view. Your views might have differ. Okay, I hope many of us heard or used batter. Okay, idli or dosa batter at our home. Correct. So similarly, consider even manager and Scrum Master in this situation. The both batter, idli batter and dosa batter, both seems to be very fine and both seems to be very unique, and we cannot find any difference if we view it. Similarly, Scrum Master and Event Manager cannot find any difference if we view from the top, from the satellite view, from the eagle eye view. So we cannot differentiate it. But if you touch the batter of idli and dosa, you can sense it. Okay, so you might have sensed the difference. And also, apart from touching and feeling, it has to feel. Okay, and apart from this, dosa can make immediately available. Correct, within, if you order within a second, within a minute, it can be delivered. But idli will take some time. Okay, consider Scrum Masters or like idli batter. So idli will take some time to cook. So, but dosa is not like that. We can get it immediately, and the taste and the pleasure what dosa is giving something magical at that moment. But idli, many people intend to have dosa compared to idli. It may take some time, but the healthiest one is always idli. We all know it is undeniable truth as well. Okay, so that event manager facilitation and event manager organization, it's like an immediate pleasure until the event ends. We cannot carry forward any big value. The pleasure can be enjoyed until the event ends. But the role of Scrum Master, it is not like that. Scrum Masters are always a catalyst or always a change maker. So they're changing our life dramatically like anything. So even manager cannot work with our obstacles, cannot work with our growth, but Scrum Master, even manager can make us happy. I agree on that. But that instance only, if we came out of that room, that's it. It is like an air-filled toy. So that the air is getting filled when we are participating in the event, and until we are enjoying, we will be like an air-filled toy. If you are moving out of that room, or all our air will get out of it, and probably at certain point we may forget that event as well, and the pleasure what we carry on that event. But Scrum Master is something different. He or she can make a huge difference in your personal life. He or she will work with your obstacles, with your barriers, and he or she will make your real talent, will bring your real talent out. Self actualization can be attained with the help of a good coach or good Scrum Masters. Apart from that, a Scrum Master can make you as a high performing girl or boy. So this is a main difference I could say. So similarly, how dosa can be consumed once after we will get some pleasure, once after immediately we consumed, but idli, that pleasure cannot be consumed immediately. Sometime in a long run, for a long run, healthy is idli. We cannot deny on that. And also our barriers and mental support, moral support, physical support, everything can be provided by Scrum Master. So this could be the big difference for Scrum Master and event manager. I hope this basic layman example could have empowered you with the big difference of Scrum Master and event manager. However, many will articulate on their own experience between Scrum Masters and event manager, but this is my perception and view again. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Sindhuja. Thanks for that explanation. And this is our next question, which is vastly asked in a lot of different interviews. So what's the difference between a framework and methodology? Though it's a very basic question, but it's very important one, Sindhuja. Over to you, Sindhuja.
Thanks, Sunil. Yeah, I totally agree. This is a basic question we can expect in all the interviews, not all, most of the interviews we can expect. So here I'm sharing my opinion again on this question. So difference between framework and methodology. So methodology is nothing but a body of methods or rules and postulates employed with some disciplines. That's it, nothing more than that. I can provide some examples what is methodology and how we can differentiate with framework. So framework is simply, we can say that it is a structure or a shape or a basic structure underlying with some concept or a text or a system, we could say. So this is a technical difference, but how I can still easily explain to you guys. Okay, so it's a discipline. Methodology is a discipline we have to follow. So how, what we can consider as a methodology. We all know wet clay probably. Okay, so consider that as a methodology. Wet clay is having some kind of properties. It will be wet and the pores will be there. It retain the water for a long time. So this kind of disciplines wet clay used to have, that is methodology. So on this clay, we can make structure so many shapes. We can structure it as per our need. If I need a mug with out of this clay, or if I need cooking utensils out of that clay, or else if I need some pots out of this wet clay, I can use it as per my requirement, my need, and my desired outcome. Similarly, agile is a methodology based on that discipline or based on that values. We can structure the framework as per our needs and our own desire and our own environment and our situation and the stakeholders or end users expectation. So if I want my kid to be played in this wet clay, so I can use the wet clay and I can make some toys. So this could be the ideal difference. And still more, okay, in other words, I could say methodology, we can consider that as a soul. If I employ that soul in an animal body, it will behave accordingly and it will provide some outcome. If I empower, if I put that soul into a lion, it will behave like a leader. The outcomes will be a good leadership property, something like that. If I put the same soul in a peacock, it will dance like anything. If I put the same soul in a human being, it will act as per their own nature. So similarly, there is a difference. The methodology is a soul, and here that property, the body is what it is containing. So that that it will provide the outcome as per the expectation. Okay, so this is another one example. In other words, still to be more precise, I could say this as well as an example, like we want to reach some destination. I know somehow we have to commute on it. We have to travel over there. So some kind of transport we really want it, correct? So in that case, transportation. I know some transport will be having some body. Whatever transport you take, it could be bus or it could be a train or it could be aeroplane. Whatever it may be, it is having some body, but where we are employing that body, that could be the framework as per my luggage, as per my convenient, as per my comfortable, as per my desired outcome, or as per my, say for example, I need to reach the destination within this time period, so my preference would be train or aeroplane or helicopter even. So that is okay. So bus, cycle, or a train or helicopter, aeroplane, or a framework we can design based on our need and our requirement, our end user or stakeholders intention or willingness, or as per the market desire or things. Okay, so based on that we can determine the framework out of the transport. That body is a methodology. So I hope these three examples might definitely clear you the difference between methodology and framework. So if we employ like this, if we think like this, if we integrate each and everything in our personal life, in our day-to-day life, we can easily associate the difference between framework and methodology. Not only framework and methodology, if you are implementing Agile and Scrum, if you're trying to implement it in our personal life or day-to-day life, we are getting some predictable outcome values out of it. So I hope I'm clear on that. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Sindhuja, for that. Thank you.